Well, hello there. We haven't been in CUD in a while, and that's because I was compiling RimWorld mod collection videos, some reviews. That wasn't that easy. Last time we found some equipment, including some legendary stuff. I don't remember exactly what it was. Here. The gloves of Barracks of Tech. They give us specific mutation, but we cannot wear it because we have fecal gill, which is a mutation, or rather fungal infection, and our time has come to find the cure. I noticed that when I'm playing this, I'm not speaking very intelligently, but that's kind of expected. And that's mostly because it takes a while to learn how to play and talk at the same time. There is some kind of plant matter, I guess it's growing while we are away. Nice to know that. So our goal today is to find at least how to cure the infection. And that would be, if I remember correctly, a specific book that helps us to discover this. And we may have it already in Joppa, but we'll have to check. Basically, the infection itself is not a big deal. I also found a few pieces of meat which I need to drop again because unfortunately it keeps overwhelming me. It keeps overweighting me, all this raw meat. But yeah, I was saying that unfortunately I cannot speak as intelligently, so it will probably take me a while to get used to this Let's Playing skill. This is something, like these attempts at Let's Playing made me much more interested in the way other people do this, and I respect them a lot more. You do need to know how to multitask. Now I'll try focusing on that. Let me tell you a story while we are going back to Joppa to see if we have the book. So, a few days ago, I heard news that there will be a possible cancellation of flights from Turkey to Russia. And it is specifically interesting to me because I was going to fly home. I'm from Russia. I wanted to see my parents and do some, let's say, basic vacation stuff. Unfortunately, because I learned about the possibility of cancelled flights, I rushed to buy tickets. And I can imagine a lot of people did that too. And the very next morning, I get an SMS, a message on my phone saying that my flight is cancelled, which I just bought. So I checked the station online, and if you are curious, I think it's partially because of COVID, partially because of some political stupidity. But basically, I can't fly from Istanbul to Moscow or St. Petersburg, where I am from. So I'm going, of course, online to see what's the situation, and I can see that people are going crazy at the kiosks in the airport. There are huge queues without masks, but don't ask me about that. It's kind of strange, I know. So a lot of people are trying to figure out something and return the tickets. So of course, my natural reflex is to call support, but they don't answer in 20 minutes. I assume they're overwhelmed themselves by number of calls. And the only option I have is to go to the website. I'm going to tell you that Turkish Airlines website is total crap. The JavaScript is timing out, the Ajax is not working on all the browsers. And when I try to refund my tickets, I realized that I bought the cheapest option, of course, which is still almost $1,000. And this option is not refundable. I can only return it. And when I try to exchange it to another ticket, that's the only option I have, I cannot get the money back. I realized that my flight from Bucharest to Istanbul is not cancelled, so I cannot do anything with it. So it was a connecting flight, and unfortunately, I'm basically lost. I can fly to Istanbul, but that's it. So, being desperate, I tried to find support options, and I find that there is an application for the phone, which is a bit better than the website. So I go to that application, And instead of help, there is just a frequently asked questions section where I check what I can do, and there's a link for refunds. So I go there, it asks me for the booking number, I provide the booking number, and it crashes. So it tried to do the refund, but it throws an error that this cannot be refunded, it's not a refundable flight, and it crashes. And when I go back to the website, my booking cannot be found. So what happened actually? The application crashed, but did refund of the whole flight system, so both flights, including refundable and non-refundable, well, basically both. And as a result, when I finally reached support to figure it out, they told me, yes, it's refunded. And I think that was the first time I was honestly happy about crashed applications. And suddenly I realized that, hold on, how do I, yeah, I think I rebound some things. Here we go. I wanted to drop some of my stuff. So you can imagine now I got my money back. I still need to wait for that, but it was amazing, to be honest. So let me put all of this inside. I'm not going to sell it for especially the gloves I have. Also, I figured out we don't need a glow sphere because apparently the electro bow emits lights when it's powered. Good to know. And there is Corpus Choliys. This is the book I need to read to find out how to cure the infection. So I don't need to go far. I have huge amount of books from that ruin, and once we decide to sell them, now I know where to get them. These implants I'm just carrying around, and I definitely need to get rid of some of the more, well, heavier stuff. So I don't need the glow sphere, I'll just carry it. What else do I have to put out? I don't need weapon racks, I keep them for my house. The carbine I'll keep, the shotgun I'll keep as well. Okay, I think that should be good. One of the toolkits. I have tons of nuggets. Okay. I think we are good. Okay, so now if I also break the chair, we should have less weight to worry about. Here we go. Yeah, now we can carry stuff. And I'm thinking about eating something directly from here. I don't want to cook anything and use our resources. That will give us some healing. Okay, so let's look at the book. We have fecal gill. Let's see how can we cure it. In cases of fecal gill, infection culminates in the formation of fleshy, spore-bearing gills in the colonized region. In our case, it's on the hand, so it's like a club. Upon certain stresses, typically under bodily harm, the gills flex and release a cloud of spores. Okay. So how do we cure it? The treatment for all infections is the same. Antifungal cream must be concocted from gel and oil. Then we eat a raw cnolorum corpse. Okay. So we need to eat the corpse of a worm and then apply a mix of gel and oil. We have oil, we need to find gel, and we need to find a spray bottle. So that's good to know. Okay, so I think somebody might have a spray bottle in that huge town to the northwest in the desert. So let's get our books and try to discover what they have to sell. I'm going to get all the books which we can sell. And this is probably a book I want to keep, the Heirlooms of Food, but the rest will have to go. Because these are just random books which I don't need. Okay. Let me sell some of this already. so I don't have to carry it all. By that I mean I have some weapons which I'm not using. These ones, and I believe there was something else. What else? Yeah, these moccasins. The books, as you see, they're very expensive. I'm going to keep them. Okay. So what does this guy have? A nugget. I want to look at this chainmail. This item is painted with a scene from the life of Sultan Mithridates III. At the remote outpost, Mithridates III met with a group of soldiers and commissioned a sword that evoked the presence of a time-worn bedroll. What? A bedroll coming from a sword? He named it Glamour of Bedroll. So I guess, yeah, now we know a place where we have a strange sword. Wait, did I trade? I think I didn't, unfortunately. I have to confirm it. Okay. So the books we'll keep. We're going to sell the moccasins. I'm going to sell the weapons. And I think that's it. Yep. Okay, so let's travel to the northwest. Well, as long as we regain bearings. Here we go. Well, it's easy to get lost in the desert, but it's also very easy to walk around. Oh, by the way, in the meantime, I wanted to share with you that I had time to draw a few pictures of characters from this game, and now I can use them as thumbnails. Who are these guys? Are they friendly? No, they're hostile, but they're not attacking because I think they don't notice me from a distance. So we managed to escape. And again, it's night, so let's just go to the north until we reach the destination. Okay. What is this place? I think it may be one of the places for the Sultan. Yeah, it looks like it. So, no hostile creatures in the immediate vicinity, so let's check the chests. This one is empty. Maybe I have been here already. Yeah, all this Corpus. Yes, I forgot probably that I have been here, unfortunately. Okay, let's go further. Our goal is to find gel and spray bottle. I already have oil in my gyrocopter backpack. So let's look at the traders. This water pipe and rest. Don't see anybody here. Alright. What about you? As it's a pariah. We fixed the situation in Hill Village, hopefully. We'll come and see later. Okay, so you only have slugs. Unfortunate. I believe there's a bunch of merchants, I just need to find them. Finger coils. So these are gloves. I don't think they will have a spray bottle, but we'll see. Just gloves, okay. So as you can imagine, it will be a while until I fly the Turkish Airlines again after this situation. It's not their fault, to be honest, but it happened. Okay, this guy has boots, which means that I can sell him the crocassins. I added to his collection. Okay, let's see who else is trading. Some gloves again, and strange artifact. which I can probably buy using all my books, but I'm not interested. What about you? So this one has schematics. Rolling chair, gas grenade, stasis grenade, empty injector, and some item mod. The item mod looks interesting. Spring loaded. Can I apply it to my boots? Let's try to buy this. If I sell a couple of books. I don't mind to get rid of some of my water. Alright. Let's learn the schematic. And let's see if we can apply it to our boots. Hold on. Unfortunate. I need some pristine electronics, and then I can do that. So that's something to look forward to. Yep. As soon as we find it, we can make our boots grant more speed, which is fantastic. This guy has wine, this is a winer, and there's a copper nugget which I'm going to buy. I'll buy a cheese and loaf as well, just to have more food options. Okay, good. Fortunately, no gel and no... Fortunately, no gel and no spray bottle. Okay. This guy is selling books. This is a Templar, I believe, so need to move past them into the shop. Let's see what you have. Munitioner. So there are grenades and oil skin, which is extremely expensive. I'm happy I have some oil. This is too expensive. Okay. What are you selling? Wine offer. And you are turret, right? Yeah. And you? It's a pilgrim. Okay. Well, there's an amazing plate armor, but it completely removes the dodge chance. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to move on for now. These look like enemies. Any more traders? Maybe here? Yeah, I haven't talked to this guy yet. There's a grenadier. There's oil. It's extremely expensive. Why is it so expensive? Unfortunate. Realized my camera was on the left. Hope it didn't block too much. Let's keep going. I still hope I can find something useful here. Otherwise we have to try in different towns. Oh, this guy has a lot of different things, so... There are some codexes, which I don't know if they're useful. Salt, cedar, convalescence, Slime. No gel. And no spray bottle yet. I guess we'll have to walk around with the fungus for a bit. There are some interesting items to eat, but I'll wait with that. Okay. So anybody else, or is it it? This is a house where some goats live. Wow, this creature has missiles. That's a truly badass creature. Okay, haven't been to this place yet. Maybe there are some more traders. Okay, this one has wine again. Unfortunate. What else do we find? This one has wires and some interesting blocks. I bought a lot of copper nuggets and now I'm not encumbered as much by the water. Okay. Maybe it's one of the artifacts, so I cannot identify it yet. But I don't have a choice, like I cannot really start buying all the artifacts around me. So we'll have to agree that there seems to be nothing yet for us. This is an armorer. Has some bronze nuggets, bronze ingots to be honest, not nuggets. A carbide hammer. It's a cudgel. This would be a nice weapon to have, to be honest. But we'll see. Right now we'll use our bow. I'm going to balance out some of these with the books, because I do believe that the hammer, oh not the hammer, the ingots weigh less. Here we go. Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe the ingots do not weigh less. Let's see how much they weigh. The books weigh 1. They sold a lot of them. And these weigh 5 each. Maybe the books would have been better currency. But at least these will not lose the price. Who are you? It's a snail. Okay, so these are like farms of electric snails and such. Cannot seem to find a vendor who would sell gel or anything like a spray bottle yet. Nope. I guess we are out of luck and we'll have to explore to find places where the gel may be naturally present. Anyway, are guys hungry? Now we're better. Well, that was a short trek. We found the book, we found what to do. and we got some extra money from that, but we honestly cannot at the moment do anything about the actual infection. I do think to make us feel better, I'm going to buy the hammer, if I can remember where it was sold. Pretty sure it was somewhere around here. This guy? Yeah. So let's get the hammer. It's very expensive, but that will make do. I can get rid of some of my copper nuggets for that purpose, and also the rest of the books which I'm not using. Let's balance it a bit more. This should be fine. Okay. So now we have a choice of a much stronger mace. Here we go. I would like to go and try it out on a few raiders, but I'm afraid they may shoot me to death. But we'll never know until we try. Let's see how it goes. And suddenly the raiders are gone. I think they discovered my plan. Oh my god. Well, in any case, it is a bit of a progress, not much. It's pretty late here, so I want to wrap it up and prepare for the next video, where I'll hopefully make more progress, or at least it will be pretty random, and still it will be fine, as long as the fungus doesn't cover the whole body we have. And apparently walking through the cacti, these are cacti, is not the best idea. It damages health a lot. I also found some interesting flying creature. What are these? These are dawn glider, feather serpents, leaving a trail. Okay, let's see if I can deal with them from a distance. Awesome. And I shouldn't forget that my other task was to find the source of ASCII. I completely forgot which dungeon I got ASCII from. Hey, there's a raider. Let's see what we can do. Let's conk him. He's conked. And yeah, the damage is way higher with this kind of weapon. We can basically play around with these raiders all day. Feels much better. These raiders are weak, to be honest, so I'm not worried about them too much. I do want to get some of the rifles and weapons, because they can be sold eventually for a good price. However, that's not the primary goal of this character. And especially I should be careful with these flying idiots while spewing fire. Like, I can easily burn to death if I walk around like this without thinking twice. Which is possibly an interesting end, but not the one I'm looking for. So, where do we go next? We know we have Bethesda Suza, but I would like to deal with infection first. I also know there are a few locations I haven't been to. Like, for example, here we have a village, Kiakokia, interesting name. And there is a bunch of ruins we haven't visited yet. So I guess our next goal is to visit this village and walk around trying to find the gel, and eventually come up with the solution for the spray bottle. I think that will be the hardest part to find, because I know where to find the nullworm corpses. But in the meantime, let's make a camp and rest until it's time. Where's my bedroll? Here's the bedroll. We'll rest until the morning. I'll see you in the next video, where we should make more progress, and then in the meantime I'll plan some extra tasks just so the character knows what to do and has some interesting level up opportunities. Have a nice day and bye bye.